the 21st of November. Nctv45 Newswatch, broadcasting from Northwest Newcastle, is straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Elham's for one great dining experience. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar.
Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look.
Yes, it's Joseph's.
Nctv45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
Well, good morning and a very, very happy Monday to you, as coming off what I would call a great weekend as we begin to breeze in, if you would, to the Thanksgiving holiday, and just all over the holiday season. And we're going to do excuse me, we're going to do that as it's quite cold, 20 degrees, but lots of reasons, tons of reasons for celebration right below. Way to go, Union Scotties, as the Scotties playing for the Single A Championship, that on the 25th, which is Friday at 11 a.m. So check that out. Now, with that being said, we have the birthdays to get to, and quite a list. Lisa Vitel Yakubik, happy birthday. Betsy Fisher, Carlo DiNardo, Sean Wynn, Tiffany Taylor, Jeff Fiola Sr., Gerald Lane, Bobby Manos, and my good friend James Henderson. happy birthday. Get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. Some things to kind of take note of and kind of go over. There's been much talk about the library with the city thinking about moving their offices down there. If you weren't aware, the mayor, Chris Fry, becoming the city administrator. Well, the Newcastle Public Library, the elevator in there had stopped running. And it's determined the cost effectiveness of the repair. The elevator provided access to the bookseller in the basement, youth services and genealogy periodicals, and the history room on the second floor. The director announced plans to temporarily relocate youth services and genealogy, the bookseller, to the first floor. We will all become disabled at some point in our lives, and we should not allow our disability to restrict consumption of information. Therefore, they are pursuing all patrons to have equal access to services. They're relocating it on the first floor. Patrons will be able to visit the relocated areas and request services that would normally be provided on the other floors, such as additional titles, periodicals, or transportable materials that may have been moved from temporary locations. Patrons also are encouraged to place youth service items on hold while, as staffing may permit the retrieval during this time. Research in genealogy will continue to be available through appointments and via designated computers. For the first floor, services will still be available, such as seating, adult computers, although there will be a rearrangement to accommodate additional components. Sections will be reserved for youth services. Patrons will also include computers. The library will like to thank the community for their patience and support. And we hope that you visit the library with all the services being in place to see how it works. And I do want to say hats off to the folks down there. They do quite a bit. And, you know, a lot of our institutions, physical plants are aging a little bit. So hopefully this gets fixed and they can get the elevator fixed in due time. You know, the United Way helps people right here in Lawrence County. And with that, they are on their campaign. Their goal, 400,000. You know, you have to realize in these economic times the uncertainty that exists. Giving to the United Way benefits the entire community. That's why I ask you here to make sure that you give to the United Way. It's all best when we live united. The Rotary calendars are on sale. Stop by Phil Fitz Ford. Visit Lawrence County. They make a great gift, and Heather was supposed to come and see me, and I was going to buy a few. So can't say enough good things about the Rotary calendar, and somehow I got 2 of them in there. So that will get the heck out of there. Now, with that said, it's time to go to sports. And what an amazing sports weekend I had. My Notre Dame Fighting Irish hit a buzzer beater on Friday. And everybody's going, Lipscomb. Well, they were in a tournament last year. Then, in the snow, the Irish topped Boston College 44-0. Now that was great. Pitt won over Duke 28-6 in football. YSU won in football 28-21. Duquesne, my Duquesne Dukes, won in football 33-0. You're thinking, wow, what a weekend this was. The Pens won 5-4. So I just can't say enough great things about the football this weekend. And for those of you that were wondering about the Steelers, you know, they had a hard-fought game down in Cincinnati. And, well, I was watching at Cedars, and I had great hopes. And then all of a sudden, they lost 37-30. Let's head off to the Cedars Sports Corner, see what's going on in your sports world today. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. Let's take a look at your sports schedule for this Monday. To begin, San Francisco travels to Arizona at 8:15 on ESPN on Monday Night Football, as that game will be played in Mexico City. Now, for your NBA slate for this Monday, 7 o'clock, Atlanta at Cleveland, and, that game will be on NBA TV. Orlando at Indiana at 7 o'clock. Boston takes on Chicago in Chicago at 8. Portland goes to Milwaukee at 8. Miami goes to Minnesota at 8. Golden State at New Orleans at 8. New York at OKC at 8. And Utah at LA at 10:30 on NBA TV. For your NHL schedule, 7 o'clock, Edmonton goes to New Jersey, Calgary to Philadelphia, and Boston goes to Tampa. 7:30, New York goes to Toronto, Carolina goes to Winnipeg. 8 o'clock, Arizona goes to Nashville, Anaheim to St. Louis. 8:30, Colorado, the defending champs, go to Dallas. And at 10:30, Ottawa goes to San Jose, and Vegas goes to Vancouver. Now for your college basketball slate. The first ranked game will be number 23 Texas Tech going to number 10 Creighton. Louisville travels to Arkansas to take on the Razorbacks on ESPN2. The Creighton Texas Tech game will also be on ESPN2. As for your local teams, North Florida goes to Duquesne at 7 o'clock. That game will be at the UPMC Cooper Fieldhouse in Pittsburgh, PA. That game will also be on ESPN Plus. Lehigh will play host to St. Francis at 7 o'clock. As for your other ranked games, Bellarmine, plays host to number 7 Duke at 8:30 on the ACC network. Northern Arizona travels to number 11 Texas to take on the Longhorns after a huge upset victory over Gonzaga. Ohio State goes to number 17 San Diego State. That game will be on ESPN2. And to end out ranked action, Cincinnati travels to the number 14 ranked Arizona Wildcats at 11:30 on ESPN2. So that's your sports slate for this Monday. And why don't you visit these great sponsors while you check out that sports slate.
The Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Well, welcome back. And a little chilly outside, 20 degrees. We'll have more in Lawrence County 45 weather. I want to talk about a couple things. Incredible type holiday gift available for you at Easy Clean Car and Van Wash. Yes, a Black Friday special. It's all month. Buy 5, get 2 free. Got my car washed yesterday. It is so great to go up to Easy Clean. Make sure you do it and enjoy the Christmas decorations also. Now, our friends to the north in Greenville having their annual celebration dinner, and matter of fact, they had that came out late, and so we'll just move on from that. I want to remind you that the blanket drive is underway. Make sure you drop off blankets at the Y Zone, YMCA downtown, and help those. It's Columbia Gas and the United Way reaching out there. You enjoy Mass every day. Thanksgiving Mass, I remind you, is coming up this Thursday. So make sure you tune in to that. We'll have it on for you. This Wednesday, 9 o'clock, Wild Turkey Night at Night Tracks. Right out there by Morgan's. Make sure you don't drink and drive on this holiday weekend. Thanksgiving sit-down family-style dinner available at 540 East Long Avenue. That'll be Thursday at 4 p.m. And Friday, the market at Southern Park in full swing. So something you want to think about this weekend. And we'll be giving you more of these coming ups as we move through the week. Sharon's having their Small Business Saturday annual market day in Grove City this Saturday. Just a whole bunch of these. Shop Small Saturday Craft and Vendors show in Butler. And Eden Valley Community Light Up. That's happening this Saturday at 6. Tony Barge and the Honky Tonk Heroes will be at the Elwood Moose this Saturday. Just giving you a rundown of the many things going on this weekend. And so make sure that you get it. You know, I feel, did you ever have a shirt that's like twisting and everything? I wore my Notre Dame shirt because that was a heck of a win this weekend. But the weather was unbelievable. So I guess this is a good time to head off to the weather. And here you go. 57% humidity, wind speeds variable at 3, barometric pressure 30.34, dew point 7, visibility 10 miles. It's a little chilly out there, folks. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. See how your day looks. Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials pickups, we do them. We all benefit. Seniors, city, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call Big Daddy 316 Transport today.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just 2 exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Because you deserve more than just great pizza. You deserve great subs. Whether it's Italian, steak, meatball, or the many varieties that they have that will tempt your palate. You deserve more wings, as they have great flavors, more salads, and for dessert, more Cita Sticks. It's 4-star pizza. We deliver too. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1550.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And can you say cold? Last night, clear, low of 17. And well, when you look outside, It even looks cold. There you see the sign at the New Englander shining and some traffic moving around. It is one cold one. Here's why. Take a look at the national map. Anytime you see the lights of the cities stretching from coast to coast, the storm has moved off that hit South Bend and hit Buffalo, New York. They didn't even tell you about South Bend, Indiana, unless you watched the Notre Dame game. It was unbelievable, the amount of snow. It's off the coast, and we're clear and cold. So here is your forecast as we get right to it. Last night's overnight low, clear and 17. Your Monday, as you start out, it's going to be cold, and then you get some sunshine. We're going to work our way up to 43 degrees, and we will take that. Now, Monday night, mostly clear, a low of 22. There's those cold nights again. Tuesday, sunshine, up to 47. Not too terribly bad. Tuesday night, clear, 27. Your Wednesday, sunshine and 50. And Wednesday night, mostly clear, a low of 29. Now, over the river and through the woods, but not without snow. That's not going to happen on your Thanksgiving. Sunshine, 51. Thursday night, showers. Mostly cloudy, 36, 60% chance. As you're moving around, watch it, because it could get kind of slick out there. Now, your Friday, showers, cloudy, 46. If you're picking out that tree, you're going to do it in the rain, 70% chance of rain. Friday night, rain and snow, mostly cloudy, 32. Chance of precip, 40%. Get you to Saturday. You'll start out with some rain, followed by some sun. You get up to 45. The chance of rain, very slight, 30%. But look out, because we're watching Saturday night and move it into Sunday for our next weather headline, if you would. So not a bad Thanksgiving Day forecast. A great forecast to go check out these sponsors who would like to hear from you. Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, folks, that is going to do it for this Monday, the 21st. And I had to look because I just can't believe we've made it to the 21st already of the month. Make sure that as you go through your day, you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a whole lot of TV, why, you tell them that NCTV45. Well, just tell them this.
NCTV45, the train, anytime on your time.
That's right, we're NCTV45, the train. We're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's NCTV45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody.